Yeah, my bad, y'all. I don't know why my my live does that. It's like after 2 hours, my live will start acting so stupid, and then it'll start skipping. It's done that every time I've gotten on live already, without fail. Alright. And as you can see, it gave the nails way more definition, especially this one right here. That one was getting on my, that ring finger was getting on my nerves. So I'm gonna take off the tacky layer. Yeah, I don't know why it does that though. It's so weird. Every time I go on live, it just, after like the 2 hour mark, it just starts acting stupid. It starts skipping. I have to restart it. Okay, I think I'm gonna do one more um level, one more coat of the builder gel. But see, like, anytime that would have happened to me before, I would have been like, oh, that's a sign. I need to get off. I would have looked for, I would have just, any type of reason just to come off. I'm truly like pushing myself to not want to try to like run, because this is what this is where my passion is. I want to become a content creator. Like, this is what I've always wanted to do, was, do YouTube. My biggest fear with YouTube was having to be like stuck in a niche. Because I see a lot of people get stuck in a certain niche that made them get popular, and then they have no passion for it, and then it becomes a job. I don't want to be one of those people. I just want this to be a channel where I do everything on, and where we can, that's why when I decided to come up with a name for it, I just wanted to have something just open. I didn't want to call it like tarot or anything like that because if I want to do nails on it, I just want to be able to do tarot. If I want to talk gossip, if I want to do just whatever I feel like doing, I just want to be able to do it. And I've just seen too many horror stories, too many cautionary stories, I should say. Like next week, I want to do a couple lives where we do um, commentary on some of the gossip because I have been following some of these things. I don't even want to bring them up right this second, but I've definitely been following the whole thing with Brene. I've been following the whole thing with Blueface and Stunner Girl. And normally that's what I be watching when I'm doing nails by myself. That's the kind of stuff I'll be watching. I'll have one nail video playing on my actual iPad, and then I'll have that on a speaker, just so I can like have some tips and tricks that I'll be watching. And I like to watch like my favorite nail content creators. And then I'll have like either a show playing that I'll be listening to through my headset, or I'll be watching like a different show, or I'll be catching up with all the gossip. Yeah. So yeah, I would love to do like live reactions. Oh my god, that's what I really want to do. Next week, I want to get into like live reactions because some of these things that I'll be watching, I'll be like, what in the hell is going on? And I've been thinking about going on Twitch and just streaming from there because then you can stream on all the different platforms. So, thank you for the likes. I like the colors long. See if I thank you. Hi. Hi. Thank you, Gersier at Cure 88 and Inez Extra. I like your name. It's cute. Okay, so we're just gonna make sure that the sides are done. And I like to double check as well that there's no lint on it, because that's one thing that irks me when a lint gets caught in there and then um it gets stuck in the nail and the UV light. Oh my god, that annoys me. Because now you have to paint around it. Make sure that there is no lint in here. I can see the lint. Come here, bastard. Okay. I'm gonna have to mess it up. I didn't want to do this. Feels all good until I decided to put the second coat. You know what? It's starting to annoy me. This is when I get overstimulated. And we are just going to wipe you all off because, nope. We're not doing that. You just came out so pretty. And then the second coat, you're going to give me trouble. So I guess you're not getting a second coat. So y'all are just going to take off the second coat. Because when it's giving me lint like that, nope, that's not going to work for me. Hi. Thank you. Thank you for the likes. Don't forget to subscribe. Yeah, we were gonna do another coat, but nope. Not when it's like linty like that. Nope. We're gonna take it all off because we're not going to mess up this set. I will get overstimulated. I will get irritated. Nope. And it really didn't need a second coat. I was just like, okay, I'll put a second coat on it. But I guess that was like, no, don't put a second coat because, Alright, so this is my favorite part. We're going to start designing. I'm just going to snatch them up on the sides. And this right here is the best bit to get to actually snatch up the sides. Ooh, this will always get your nails snatched up. Okay, and this bit cost me $7.99, and it's on my Amazon storefront. And I'm gonna put the storefront in the description after the live. But if you look at my other lives, you'll see the other storefront. And it comes with all these as well. So Alright, and I'm going to show y'all how to make these nails come to life, okay? And make it look like it was done so professionally and like you are a number one nail artist. Most of my things I get from like a lot of like the stickers and stuff like that. I try to get from Shein because they do have them at really good prices. But if I can get them on Amazon for a good price, I'll get them from Amazon, especially because it comes quick. But like any of the electronics and stuff like that, I get um, from Amazon. Because if anything goes wrong, I can send that right back. And I know you can send it back to Shein too, but I don't know. I've never done a return. And I don't want to find out either, because if it takes 3 or 4 weeks for us to receive it, I can only imagine a return. The one that I'm using is a 120. But this right here will always get your shape perfect. And it will snatch you up the nail dogs. And like I said, it's on the Amazon. If you go on our Amazon storefront, you'll be able to see it on there. I believe it was either $7.99 or $6.99, but it comes with the bits as well. I mean the sanding bits. Cause I went to go get it from my local nail supply store. They were trying to charge me $15 just for the nail nail bit, and then for the sanding bits were $5 for that. I'm like, I'm doing my nails at home. I'm trying to get a deal. And that was only for, and it wasn't even coming with a lot of different sizes. Like, that's the one thing that I liked about buying this one, was that it came with 3 different sizes, and it all included with the nail drill bit. I love this bit. It's like no matter how badly you mess up. I remember when I first got it, there was one day that I was like so sick, and it's really like um, it always makes me feel good to do nails. Like no matter how sad or depressed I feel, doing nails will always like help me feel better. But it was one day, I don't know what happened, but my stuff was just bumpy, lumpy all over the damn place. And I was like, but I wasn't feeling good. I had no business doing nails that day. Now, mind you, this is just on the hand. I'm just practicing. I was just practicing on the hand. But I had grabbed this bit and I was like, Um, and oh, hi, I'm a beginner nail tech. I have a question. What is the nail bit that you're using? So this nail bit is, let me see, what is the name of it? If you go on my storefront, you'll be able to see it, but let me get you the exact name of it. It is called, let me see if I can find that name for you, because this right here, oh my god, especially if you're a beginner, this is going to be so useful for you. I promise you that. It gets all the lumps, bumps, everything out. It's so useful. Let me look at my orders. Hold on 1 second. So it's a sandpaper disc with, it's a replacement sandpaper disc with 25 mm metal nail drill bit. So it's a 25 mm metal nail drill bit. I'm gonna put it up on my storefront so you can actually just go on the storefront and be able to see it on there. But it's a 25 mm sandpaper disc with 25 mm metal nail drill bit. And Yeah, it's $7.50. Like, go cop that. And like I said, it comes with, look how much it comes with on top of that. Like, it comes with all these discs when you grab it. So go on to Astro Fluent Culture Amazon storefront. Um, I'll definitely add it on there. And you'll be able to grab it from there. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and add it on now so that in case you want to go grab it, you can get it. If you're a beginner nail tech, I know what that's like. So let me go ahead and put that on there for you. Amazon. Hold on one second, guys. Let me just add this on here. Cause I know some people be having it on their nail sites, and I'm not trying to like, I ain't trying to bust their bubble or knock their hustle, but some of us, we don't have it like that. So, and if we can save some money, we gonna have to, we gotta do what we gotta do. All right, let me add the storefront to the description. That way you can see it. All right, and then and let me see. Let's see if it'll let me like pin it on here. Alright, so I added it to the description. So you'll be able to just go in there. Yeah, if you go into, yeah, so I guess it's called, but if you go onto, it's a pedicure round bit. I use it at, I use it and the time. It's great for doing square shape nails. Yeah, it's really good for doing any shape though. Any shape that you want to snatch up, it's really good for. But if you go into the Amazon storefront, you'll see because they don't have it as like a pedicure nails. That's not the description. But if you go into the description of the live, you'll see the Amazon storefront, and then you'll be able to see the one that I got. And it's $7.49, and it comes with all those drill bits, and it's perfect for like making your nails just like straight up perfect. It'll snatch up the sides. But yeah, that one day I had no business doing nails that day, but it always put me in a better mood. So I had bumps and lumps all over the nails, and I just started using it throughout, and it just smoothed everything out. And I was like, oh my god, I loved it. So any shape that you're doing and you want to snatch them up, but yeah, it works really good with the the straight long ones too. But whenever I'm doing stiletto and I want to give it like a real sharp look, I'll use this bit too. It's one of my favorite bits. It will always get you right. And like I said, I'm not trying to stop anybody's hustle, you know, but I've just seen other creators that have their shops and they sell the same drill bit, and they sell it just the bit itself for like $15, and that's not even including the actual sanding bit. And I get it, you have to make your money because, you know, they have to purchase it or whatever, but you can also get it for wholesale. Like, I don't know if they're not doing that and that's why they're selling it for more, but I just get it from Amazon. It's just cheaper. And you get more bang for your buck. But I made sure it was on the storefront, so, and I added the storefront to the description, so you can just click on the storefront and then you'll see the products on there, and just go on the products list, and then you'll see the sanding bit with the and it's from Melody Susie. So okay, so this is my favorite part. Is when we get into the designing. Okay, so make sure we clean this up, get this out of the way. Do not want any lint anywhere. Okay, so I have these stickers that we're going to use that were the same stickers that we used for these ones. Now, these acrylic ones, these ones I got from Amazon as well. I wanted them pre-made because it does take time. I do make my own 3D designs, but I like to have some that are already made. That way I can just, if I want to just make it real quick, I can just put them on real quick. Okay, and we were using Dior. So we're gonna grab, oops. And I grabbed the Dior one. And then what else do I need? Oh, I need These ones I got from, these are so pretty. These ones I got from Shein. And look how many they came with. And I believe they were $2.50. $2.50. And I've had them for over 6 months and they have not tarnished. These are all like my luxury charms. I have so many. They're going to be on the actual store when we open. And I'm building the store now, so, but I definitely don't want to be like upcharging people for the stuff that I get on the low. I'm still building it, so. I mean, we all need to make our money, but I want it to be, I want to make it so that you are getting a deal with it as well. Like, yeah, I need to make a profit, but I don't want to feel like I'm robbing people either, you know? All right. Okay, so let me get. Okay, so this was this the one that I used? Let me make sure. Yeah. Ooh, no. Yeah. Okay, and this I actually got from Shein. And I also got this from Shein. This is like really helpful so that you don't lose your, you don't waste, your product. But let's go ahead and put a base coat on this and then let's top coat it. Actually, should I top coat it? Now let's make let's add the white first. So we're going to do, this one's not going to be on here. All right. And this I got from Dollar Tree. You can get 6 of these. I need to clean out the other ones, but you can get 6 of these for $1.25. And my nail art brushes I got from Amazon. and it's on the storefront as well. This is the 5. Where's my long one? Okay, there you are. Okay, so we're gonna do white first. And actually, let me go ahead and put the base coat on here on the 2 that I am going to paint right now. Ooh. Alright, so we're going to put the base coat on the pointer and the ring finger. Because those are the 2 that we are making white. We're doing the white French tip. And if you don't put the base coat on it, one thing that I have noticed is that it will chip easier. So it's always good to put base coat on it before you add the paint. Okay, and I'm just going to put her in there real quick. I normally do it for. Thank you for the love. Sweet setup. Thank you. Just subscribe. Thank you so much. Oh, you guys are sweet. Thank you so much. Thank you for subscribing. Alright, so just 60 seconds. Okay. Alright. So now we're going to do, now this is where I shut up. I'm probably not going to shut up, to be perfectly honest. I'll try to shut up, but most of the time it's good for you to just hold your breath, especially if you're doing a deep French. Whew. You gotta hold your breath. And then I naturally just shake a lot. Oh my God. Listen, I'm never too um I'm never too like far ahead to learn. I'm always learning. I feel like whenever you feel like you don't need to learn anymore, you stop your own growth. I will always feel like I'm always open to learn new things. And if you know anything about nails, you know that there's always some type of new trend coming out. Even just anything um, in the beauty industry, there's always some type of new trend coming out, whether it's makeup, nails, hair. There's always something new coming out. So you always want to be open to learn. Okay, so now that we have that up, do one nail at a time. And we're going to go ahead and pour this in. Let me go ahead and clean this out. We still have some glitter from the last time I used it. And this right here I got from, like I said, I got it from Shein. This you can use for if you like to do dip powder nails. But I like to do it when I'm doing the glitter. So anytime I'm using glitter, it's perfect for it. Oh, you know what, y'all? Damn it. I messed up. I forgot to take off the tacky layer. So, if you ever do this, there's always a way to fix it. I forgot to take, because if you just go ahead and put on the glitter without taking off the tacky layer of the of this right here, of the base coat, just go ahead and take off the tacky layer with just a brush with some alcohol. Mess up my French, don't mess up my French. Okay. I'm just gonna grab her. Okay. And then you're just gonna go ahead and put her in the UV light the way that it is, so it's nice and cured. And let me just make sure I got it all on the white. Waste any of that. And that's why I love this thing, because then all the one that you would have wasted, you just pour it right back in. And if you have one of these fan brushes, you can just go ahead and fan it, and it'll come right off the sides. Now let's just hope that this is going to come off. Now you see what happened here? We're going to have to take some of this off. Now the good thing about when you are doing this is that this is forgivable. Whenever you're working with this glitter, well, not glitter, but the sugar, is that the sugar is forgivable. You can get it right off. Let's go ahead and make sure we have all of this. Off my glove. Now I'm just going to take a little bit, this little bit right here, to take some little crumbs around it and just make it a little bit more crisp. And that was my bad, because I should have made sure that I cleaned it all the way up. But that's what happens. And it's okay, whenever you make a mistake, you can always go ahead and fix it. And just like that, voila. So that you don't repeat the same thing again, we're going to go ahead and make sure that we clean off the tacky layer of the base so that it does not give you that same problem. And we can just go ahead and add all right. And we're just going to repeat the same process here. Oh, hold up, y'all. I need to charger. Yeah, I'm like really addicted to vaping. I really have to quit. And I don't ever see that happening. When I was a smoker, I did not smoke as much as I vape because I hated the way that cigarettes smelled. So I didn't smoke cigarettes all the time. It was every once in a while. Now I can't stand the way a cigarette tastes. Like, ooh, you can't see me having a cigarette in my mouth. But I am really badly addicted to the vape. And I don't know if vaping is bad for you. I don't know. My doctor told me that she was so happy for me that I had quit smoking and I started vaping. But then I saw like all these advertisements that vaping was so much more worse for you. But I don't know. My doctor was like super happy I quit smoking cigarettes and was vaping. I don't know who's right. Guess we'll find out later on when we see all the lawsuits. That's how it normally happens, at least. No, you were so crisp. See, and that will happen. One of the nail techs that I follow, she says that um, French designing to her is like basic nail art, and I was like, damn, I'm behind. This is basic. Cause I'm just like getting better at the, like, I finally got it down, but it's like a lot of practice for me to get it as crisp as I had it. It took a while for me to get that crisp line. Alright, so now I'm gonna move that out of the way because we won't be needing that after this. Okay, I'm gonna put her on here. I feel like it still needs a little bit more. It's not even. Hold on, I feel like it's not as even on both sides. Okay. I'm just going to repeat the same thing. You do not want to put it in the UV light until you add this on here. Ooh. Damn it. Okay. Make sure it's good. Where? And there we go. Do it again. Okay. Pop that off and put it in the light for 60 seconds. And we are almost done, guys. And you're gonna see how dope this comes out. It looks so luxurious. Luxurious. So luxurious. And yeah, these products were $1. They were not a lot. Like all together, I probably spent, it wasn't a lot. Probably like $20 to do this nail set. Now, of course, you want to have passion to do it. Because there's just so many different things that I bought, so I just don't even know. I would say like, yeah, I would say the most that I've spent was $20. But you can make so many different nail sets, and there's so much that comes with it. So but you see the difference from the first one that I did, that I forgot to take off the freaking, you see how quick that came off? Boop, boop, boop. So you always want to make sure that you take off the base coat, the tacky layer of the base coat when you're adding the sugar, the French for the sugar. And now we're going to add the pearls like they had. Okay, so we're gonna add, so this one we use the big pearls, but since these ones are smaller, we're not gonna use the big pearls. I'm going to use the smaller ones because these ones are smaller. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to use that one and that one. Okay. So this down. And do the same thing on the pointer. And whenever I'm using stickers, I like to make sure that I put base coat on it and then top coat so that it locks it in. So let me go ahead and clean this up so I can move this out of the way. I'm a very clumsy person and I hate admitting that out loud, but it's true. Whenever I try and be in denial, then I end up spilling everything. So self-awareness is a superpower. It really is. So we're done with the sugar. We're done with the paint. Let's So we don't need this anymore. All right. Now we're gonna grab these. Okay. And we use, look how pretty these are, guys. Can you see them? Aren't they so beautiful? They're so pretty. I hope you guys can see it. Aren't these pretty? Yeah. Yeah. They're so pretty. And they're on my Amazon storefront. These ones I actually got from Amazon. I will buy stickers from Amazon if I know that they are worth it. And these ones were definitely worth it. Like, I think these were like $3 or $4, but these are definitely worth it because they're like thick. They're 5D, so, but they're so worth it. Let's see. I'm out of the ones that I used for that one, so I'm trying to see the two that I want to use. This one or this one. I like that one too. They're so pretty. I don't know which one to use. Hi. Hi, everyone. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for saying hi. Thank you for liking the live. All right, y'all. I finally decided. I don't want to be an indecisive person. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and use this one. Yeah, these two right here for them. So I'm going to take this. And put... And you want to use something like this. You can use a regular, you know, if you want to use a regular silicone tool, but I found these ones to be way more handy. And you can find them on the Amazon storefront as well. If you look on, even if you can't find the storefront, just look up Amazon with the, and the best way to do it is filter by prices. Filter by lowest by high. But it should be on my Amazon storefront, and it's linked in the description. But if y'all don't feel like doing that, listen, just, if y'all don't feel like going to the storefront, just go on to Amazon and filter by price, okay? I'm not a gatekeeper. I always want to help, so. Now, especially when it comes to the 5D ones, you definitely want to make sure that you do at least a base coat to lock in the stickers so that they do not go anywhere. So we're just going to do a little bit of base coat here. Now you don't want to put top coat on the sugar, or it's going to take away the effect of the sugar. But you definitely want to put the base coat and the top coat on the sticker part. And I like to do both of them at the same time so I can knock them both out of the way. And I learned that the hard way. Y'all, when I first started doing like the nails, right? I was like, I was going through a depression, so I didn't even feel like doing my nails. So I would just buy like the $6 press on nails on Amazon. And I had bought one with the sugar effect on it. And so I wanted them to last a little bit longer. And the sugar effect was so cute. And so they weren't shiny as much as it was when I first got them. So I put them, I was like, okay, I'm just going to put some top coat on it and make them look brand new. Oh my God. The sugar effect was completely gone after I was like, what a dummy. I know better than that. Why would I do that? Well, I'm not even allowed. I don't know if I'm not supposed to do that. Alright, so I cured it for 60 seconds. Okay, y'all see? It's nice and cured. Okay, so now we're going to add the top coat to it. But before we do that, let's start. I really want to start designing the middle one because this one's my favorite. So this one this is the luxury part of it. Okay, this is how you make it look crazy. So you take the Dior and take my Macart rhinestone glue. Okay. And actually, before we do that, yeah, because this one I added from, no, so actually we're gonna add that at the bottom. Put the Dior on there. And you know what? Before I do that, let me go ahead, because I still got sand all over here. Let me clear this out. So that there's not sand everywhere. I told y'all I was clumsy. My bad, y'all. I'm gonna get it together. Okay? I'm gonna get it together. Just know when you come on this channel, don't expect perfectionism. Even though I am a perfectionist, it's not gonna happen. I'm gonna try for it. I'm gonna strive for it. I'm gonna get irritated when it don't come out like that. But don't expect it. This is where you can just be free. Let's clean all of this off. Okay, so now we're gonna add the Dior cute little heart. Okay, so now we're going to flash cure. Make sure it is straight. Oh, don't be turning to the side. You better act right. I need you right in the middle. I need you to mess up when we are flash curing you. Okay. Flash cure that baby. And I'm using my Macart flash lamp. I have the smaller one too, but I always lose it. I have it, but for some reason it always blends into stuff, and I've even like bedazzled it and everything, and I always go crazy looking for it, so I don't even bother to grab it anymore. And it still works perfectly fine, but I don't know what's wrong with me. I be acting like I don't have no sense. Alright, so now you take this little one right here and you put it on the side of this right here. I'm gonna show y'all. It's gonna look like magic. You want to put it perfectly on the side of it. Come on. There we go. And then flash cure again. So it ain't going nowhere. Okay. I'm gonna zoom in so y'all can see a little bit better what I'm doing. Let's see if I can get it. The same thing on this side. And add this acrylic. Now these are already acrylic flowers that were pre-made, and I wanted to have some so that when I don't feel like making the 3D flowers, it's already done. And I got these from the Amazon storefront. Well, Amazon as well. No, wait, these ones I didn't get from Amazon. No, these ones I got from either Temu or Shein. But these ones took forever to get. I ain't gonna even lie. Good God. I think I had totally forgot about these ones and they finally came in. And I was so happy. But I'm pretty sure they have it um on Amazon, but you're gonna pay way more for it on Amazon. So just go on to Shein. If you don't mind waiting, go on Shein. Do a Shein haul and go on Shein and get them. Okay, you want it to go right next to it. There we go. Okay. Now you flash cure that baby in that same spot. So don't go nowhere. I don't know if you can see my hand shaking, but that's what I was saying. My hands shake all the time. So that's why it took me like so much longer to get like the French manicure down quickly because my hands shake a lot. And I don't know, it's like it's been, I don't know if it's the trauma that I've been through in my life that has caused my hands to shake like that. But everybody asks me that, like, why your hands shake? Like, I don't know, but I think it's just the trauma I've been through. Life is just life, you know? Okay, so now we're going to take these beautiful, so look at these. These are so pretty, aren't they? Can you see them? These are so pretty. So. Oh, hey, sis. All right. Now we're going to put it at the top. At the top over here. And put it at the bottom over here. this just upped your game so hard. If you was to go into a nail shop to try and get these nails done, they easily charging you. Good God, I can't even. I don't even know. It'll probably be at least 200 or at least 180. Then we're gonna add the last two over here. Let's see. I'm pretty sure I made them the same on the thumb. Yeah, I did. So let me make sure that whatever I put on the pinky fits on the thumb as well. Okay. This one fits on the pinky. Alright, perfect. Yeah, we're almost done. I'm so high. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm so high. I don't know why that song has been playing in my head. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm so high. Okay. This is the same one. Alright. No, 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 no. See, and that will happen too. Make sure you hold on to that bad boy. And don't put it down. No, this one wants to act up. Okay. No. There we go. Alright. Alright. Now we're going to add the final touches on this. Okay, so on this one, we did add the small one. Looks like we're gonna have to add a smaller small one since it's small. here, right there. And that's why I said this is like really beginner friendly, because this right here looks like a serious artist made it, but girl, this was stickers with just the right products. That's all it was. And it is beautiful art. And it looks luxurious. 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 Okay. Alright, so now we're gonna add. Alright, so we are almost done. We're almost done. I'm so excited. Okay, so we're gonna add the base coat on here to give it that. You want to give it that glaze that has. You want to make sure you lock everything in. And you also want to make sure that you add the base coat to lock in these stickers that you're using. Because a lot of times if you just use the stickers and you just use top coat, the top coat is just going to end up peeling off. And if you use the base coat is going to lock in the top coat and it won't chip as easily. Oh, wait, actually, I think I already added the top coat to the finger right there. The one that we have to add the base coat to is so we're doing the base coat first. Make sure it's all the way down. Pop up. Stay your butt down. And you may have some of your stickers sometimes stick up even after. And the way that I get around that is I will literally just take the flash curing lamp and I'll press down on the part that's sticking up and I'll flash cure it just to keep it down. To make sure it stays down. not do that. And see that we wanted to do the same thing. So I'm going to do the same thing here. And I'm going to make sure that stays down. There you go. And now you can put that in there. And we are almost done, y'all. Okay, so we're just putting the last face coat on there. I mean, the last top coat. And that's how you get a luxury set, beginner friendly nail set done, y'all. That's how you do that. So we're almost done. We just have to add the thank you for the likes, thank you for the love. Hi Dolly Digits. I hope I said that right. How you doing, baby? Thank you, everyone. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Listen, y'all, I've literally been pushing myself every day to come out here and push myself to come. Like, even today, I was coming up with an excuse as to why I was not going to go on. And I literally started the live in the middle of me cleaning up my room and getting ready because I knew I was not going to start this live. I was going to come up with an excuse. And I refuse to do that to myself. So, if you are a procrastinator, please just know you are not alone. And sometimes you have to force yourself to be uncomfortable and come out. Especially if this is something that you want to do. Like, don't let nobody stop you from your dreams. Even if it's yourself, a lot of times it's just you. It's not even anyone else. It's just you. Alright, so all we got to do now is just lock it in. Lock it in. I'm watching a wedding right now. You're watching a wedding? Wait a minute. You're at a wedding or you're watching a wedding on YouTube? Alright. Just make sure none of the sand got stuck on there. So that's the perfectionist part of me that doesn't want the sand to get stuck in places that it should not be. And because the tacky layer of, I'm sorry if my big old head is in the way, but I gotta make sure that there's no sand there that shouldn't be on the nail. Okay. Alright, so now we can add the top coat for the final part. And remember, you just want to make sure that you're only getting where the sticker part is for the top coat, where the sugar is. Because if you add that top coat on that sugar, it ain't going to look like sugar no more. Now we're going to go around here, but then you're going to get the actual acrylic part of the flower. I'm going to go around here. Make sure you lock in the you want to get all the way around. Go all the way inside. Now, some people put the top coat on the actual gems itself. I don't remember if I did. When I wear them, I'm pretty sure I did. But when I wear them, I definitely put the top coat on it. I don't put it on when I'm doing the nails, but when I go to wear them, I will put the top coat on it because I have to wash my hands, I have to take a shower. These nails ain't going nowhere. And if I don't put the top coat on after you wash your hands, on these gems that are like thick like this and it has the gold on it, it's going to tarnish. And you want to be able to wear them and have them look like, if I'm wearing my nails, like I want them to look, if I'm wearing them for 6 weeks, I want them to look like I just got them done. Is it going to always look like that? No. But especially when I'm taking so much time to do them, like, yeah, I'm going to do everything to preserve them. Especially when I'm wearing them for that long. Again, you just want to make sure that you're only getting, you don't want to get it on the sugar part, just this part right here. And always make sure that you clean up the sides. On the ones that don't have the sugar, because you can lose your shape when you're putting the base coat and the top coat on it. So I like to double check, triple check. All right, y'all. Now we're gonna stick it in here for, I'm gonna put it in here for 120 seconds to make sure it is nice and fully cured. No, I was watching a show on TV. Somebody was getting married. Oh. I was like, girl, you at a wedding right now? Now, they say on the silicone hands that you shouldn't use cuticle oil. I don't know why. I put lotion on her and everything, so I don't know. I probably shouldn't be doing that, but that's probably why she looks so ashy. But all right, so we got like another 20 seconds. Yeah, I really have to stop vaping. I really got to stop. I don't know how to stop. Oh no. All right. And she is all together, y'all. She want this. I gotta take care of her. Let me see if I can get some of the sand off. Yeah, there we go. Let's get you together, girl. Let me take these ones down. These ones were the ones that we recreated. Let's get all the sand off of her. We don't call her Felicia. Right now, her name's Felicia. We're not gonna call her Karen, because I don't want no Karens around here. She's a Felicia. So, I don't know, silicone hands, they say not to put cuticle oil on it. No, but I do it. Put the cuticle oil around. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful. If your name is Karen and you're not a Karen, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, y'all, and this is how you get a beginner friendly set. I hope y'all can see it. Am I showing it to y'all correctly? Let me see. Sure. Okay, there we go. It looks luxurious. Luxurious. So y'all stay tuned. I will be doing more lives. I have made this promise to myself that whenever I feel like doing nails, if I'm not packaging any, then and I'm not getting ready for a live for the next day, then my butt has to be here on live to do nails. So I'll be trying to come on. I tried to come on every day, but I knew that was going to burn me out, so I can't be doing that. But I will be coming on every other day, or at least 3 to 4 times a week. Okay? All right, so lots of love. Thank you so much for all the love that y'all gave me. Let me go ahead and make a better picture with it. I have bought this for it. No, I'm over the place. Yeah. Take my little Instagram pictures. Alright, y'all. So I will see y'all in the next one. Don't forget to turn on your notifications. Like, subscribe. I appreciate all the love. Comment. Yeah, like, subscribe. I appreciate all the love. And I can't wait for the next one. Have a good night, y'all.